Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for September 16th to the 22nd. So we'll concentrate on your incoming energies. We'll get some tarot cards to get some further messages. We're going to do some angel and spirit cards, and then we're going to close out your reading with your angel number. So there are going to be many energies and messages coming through, so please remember that this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. Now, I have meditated and prepared the cards for your reading today, but I would like to cleanse the space together. So we're going to do that with the ringing of the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right, Capricorn, for those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I hope you enjoy your reading today. And those that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And I hope that you find some meaning in your messages as well today. All right, so let's get into your incoming energies. So what we need to keep in mind is that we do have quite an impactful week. On the 17th, which will be the Tuesday, we have the super harvest full moon in Pisces. So this is a huge transformational moon. And, you know, it really is, it does tap into our creativity. It invites us to dive into our intuition as well. So I think that you are going to really feel like you are embracing a higher vision. I think a lot of emotional release and spiritual transformations have an opportunity to really, to really take place during the course of this full moon. Whoops. All right. For Capricorn, Spirit Angels Guides. The incoming energies. If we could get 3 incoming energies, that would be excellent. Let's see. We've got 1. And we can get a couple more. And there we go. Beautiful energies there. And we will get into those in just a moment. I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck. Now, the bottom of the deck is your current energies. It's the energies you're bringing into this reading. So things that you've been going through. So we're going to go 3 back on here as well. So the first card here is number 8, intention, and it's discovery. It's like you are discovering something new about a situation, about yourself. Maybe you're discovering some new insight on people that are around you. It's really gaining clarity and maybe seeing things differently. You could actually be discovering something and seeing things differently. Now, a lot of this has to do with your intuition and manifestations. So I think that because you've gotten some more clarity, I think you're discovering a new way maybe to set out your intentions as well. Your intuition has really been guiding you, and I feel like your intuition has been very strong, and you've been really getting those nudges, and that, you know, really helping to kind of help you navigate, you know, what it is you need to do and where it is you need to go. And number 3, energy. So here alone, we've got number 8, intention, number 3, spirit, and number 3, energy. 2 3s already. Letting go. So trying to figure out where you're closing certain doors in your life and opening up new doors. A lot of that comes with that discovery, and I think a lot of it has to do with your connection to spirit and how you are intuitively knowing exactly what parts of your life you are ready to close those doors to. All right, let's get into your incoming energies now. So we've got this beautiful number 6 events milestone. I've seen this come up in quite a few readings. So milestone, I think a lot of people are hitting some milestones. And again, milestones could be you've been working in a job for X amount of years and now you're ready to close that chapter. You're letting go of a certain phase of your life and now you're maybe retiring. Others of you could be reaching milestones with your relationship. And others of you could be just reaching milestones in your job or your career where again, you've kind of hit certain milestones. And really, it is a time of celebration. It's a time for appreciation, and it's a time to receive some rewards for all of the hard work that you've put into something in your life. And again, milestones can also be our birthdays. You know, when we reach those pivotal times, when we reach those, you know, our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on. And of course, those are miraculous events and things to be, grateful for, right? Absolutely. And I think this is why you got number 4, consciousness, great gratitude as well. It's as if, you are really feeling this great sense of deep appreciation for all of the milestones that you've hit in your life. And I think that there's a multitude of them. I don't think it's just one milestone. I think it's many different milestones. And you have a lot of people around you. So new supportive connections. It's as if you are letting go of certain things in your life. You've discovered something new. Maybe you've discovered a new creative passion, something that you want to really sink your teeth into. So you've decided that it's time to do something more creative, and it's opening up doors for you to meet new people and see that there is a lot more new people around you, people that have the same interests, people that are, very enthusiastic about the things that you feel passion for. So I think that there's some beautiful energy here for this week. I think there is some closing of some chapters, and of course letting go, and a good time to let go is during full moons. So this could be very rewarding week for you, Capricorn. So let's get into the tarot cards. So we are going to, and look at that, it's a flipper, 6 of Wands. That is a victory as well. Again, a victory, accomplishments, achievements, rewards, people acknowledging you for the hard work that you've done. So again, it goes hand in hand with that milestone. And it too is a number 6. So look at that. We've already got 3s and 6s. All right, let's see if it comes out again, Capricorn. We're going to do 9 cards, 3 in each row. So we're going to get all the cards first, then I'm going to go over each of them. Then we will clarify. So let's find out the messages that you'd like to share with the beautiful sign Capricorn as we move through September 16th to the 22nd. There we go. And excellent. So we'll just put those ones out there. Next, anything else? Spirit angels, guides for the beautiful sign Capricorn. Messages that you'd like to share. Excellent. Spirit angels, guides, messages, alternative messages, any other messages that you'd like to share with this beautiful sign. Thank you so much. All right. And then we will further clarify all of these messages as well. All right, so we're going to start with the first row here, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands represents fiery energy. This could be you at this time, feeling a sense of great determination. Please remember that there is no genders in any of these readings. People are drawn to the Queen of Wands. She's got high energy, a high vibrational energy, and it's very enthusiastic. It's very it's somewhat very powerful, but in a fun sort of manner. She has an adventurous side to her. Also a great sense of determination. She really likes to go after, when she sees her eye on something that she wants, she really wants to go after it. And she does it with a very sunny disposition. She does have a very positive attitude about things in life as well. But she has that sense of liking to somewhat be in control. But she, again, people are very drawn to her. So at this time, Capricorn, you could be adopting these type of traits. And I think that you are really determined to seek something in your life, and hence why you've been in this discovery phase, really trying to figure out and seek out, I think new things for yourself. I think you have hit milestones in your life, and now it's like, what is next? What is my next venture? So the Queen of Wands is very determined to figure out how to do that. Now with the 7 of Wands here, very much Leo energy, again, with this red cloak, very much inner strength and willpower, feeling as if you have to defend something. So you're feeling like you have to stand your ground with something. And it could be your new sense of looking at things, the way you want to plan out the next phases of your journey. But you are definitely standing your ground, and you're really trying very hard not to let things get to you, because again, people's opinions can certainly, come up, and some people just feel the right to be able to say the things that they want to say. But you are feeling very grounded. You are feeling very much in your energy, and you're very passionate to explore something new here, and you're not going to let anything stand in your way. So this is really beautiful, beautiful energy here. And then you got the High Priestess, number 2. And again, that has a lot to do with the intuition and manifestation. So again, I feel like you are really very spiritually grounded right now. And I also feel as if your intuition is very heightened, and especially during the course of this week. So, you know, when you are, you know, when you're encountering people or situations where you feel you have to stand your ground, always use your intuition. I think your intuition will always guide you, and I think it gives you the truth of things as well. So I think you can see things a lot clearer, and I think you will be seeing things a lot clearer this week as well. Now, it did get the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is all of the things that weigh us down mentally. It's what goes through our mind. It's our thought processes. And there is something that you are feeling is making you feel a little trapped, or a little bit like your hands are tied. And as you can see in this picture, your back is turned, your hands are loosely tied, and you've got all these swords around you. So you're feeling a conflict mentally. Something has gotten into your head, and I think you're trying to figure out how to resolve it. And it could be because you have discovered something new. So now you're discovering something new, and now you're trying to really think in your head how all of this plays out. And you're struggling a little bit with it. But we have to remember that this is just something that's in your head. You are not physically trapped in any way. You have freedom to move. You have freedom to make decisions. There is absolutely nothing holding you back except your thought process. So your mindset might need to change, and maybe that comes with, you know, with acceptance. So let's see what happens when we clarify these cards as well. In the center of your reading, wow, Capricorn, you have a lot of fiery energy here. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is definitely Sagittarian energy. It is an adventurer, a very fast-paced knight. I see a lot of movement here. It's like you're not sitting in one place. I think you've let go of something. I think you are ready to embark on opening a new door and creating a new path for yourself. But I think you're struggling with the whole thought process of it. Again, with the Knight of Wands being in the center of the read, I'm feeling like there is a lot of movement. So there could be some change or relocation happening for you as well. Something that you want to proceed with, and you want to do it quickly. Beside that, we got the Two of Wands. So you can see that your ships are coming in. You're gaining the knowledge, you're kind of putting together a detailed plan. The Two of Wands to me is like there's a decision that needs to be made, but until I can't make the decision until I have all of my information and all of my facts. And when I have all of my information, which I am seeking out the knowledge because I am passionate about moving forward, you know, I know that there is opportunities that are waiting there for me. And it's a matter of me being able to feel confident in the decision that I make and choose the right ship and choose that path. And again, that's where one door closes with the letting go and another door opens. And it could be something that you're struggling with mentally. All right, and it could, again, with the Two of Wands, because it's a movement card as well, wanting to move forward, and the Knight of Wands, it could very well be you're struggling with that you need to move on to something else. Maybe the movement is physical. Maybe it is moving job. Maybe it is moving home. But it also could be, you know, a transformational time for you where your mind and your whole state of being is changing. So again, movement can be different for each of you. Now, the third row, we've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is also a very fast-acting knight. Air energy, I'm seeing air energy here. Your thought process, everything that you're thinking. Now, the Knight of Wands is someone who comes into your life, charges into your life very quickly, and then exits just as quickly. It's like they're on a mission because there's something that has to be done. They want to get it done, and then they get out just as quickly. So the Knight of Wands could be that fast-acting energy. It could be that thought process. It's almost as if like maybe you have a light bulb moment where you realize, okay, you know what? Some decision that you need to make might require you to make the decision quickly, and you're struggling with that. All right, now you also got the Eight of Cups, which means, you know, you are ready to let go. And again, it is actually emotionally feeling grounded and emotionally feeling strong enough to say it's time for me to walk through a new door. So as you can see, you've got these multitude of doors here with the energy card, and then you've got the door that you're actually walking walking through. You're leaving something from the past behind, something, and as you can see here, and I don't know if you can, but in this beautiful window, there's a full moon, and that full moon could very well be the full moon that's happening on the 17th in the sign Pisces. So again, emotionally, I think there's something that you're ready, there's a part of your life emotionally that you're ready to transform, and you're ready to walk through a new door. You're leaving something behind because you feel that it's time to do so. And that could have a lot to do with the milestones that you're hitting in your life too. When we do hit those milestones, our whole train of thought might think differently. Like, now it's time for me to expand my horizons. It's time for me to really think about what my next journey is going to be. Now, you also got the Five of Swords, and I have been seeing this come up a lot lately. And the Five of Swords for me is, fives are all about change, and they can be about a little bit of a struggle. And I think the reason why you are defending yourself with the Seven of Wands is because, again, I think people are saying things that are getting into your head, and this is why you're feeling the Eight of Swords energy. You're feeling trapped because of something someone may have said along the way. And they felt that it was their right to say that. And you don't want that to change your whole perception or thought process on how you want to proceed as you move along this new journey, because you are exiting a certain part of your life and starting something new. You have to feel confidence, and if this is something new that you want to embark on, you have to be able to learn how to release the things that people say. And it's not always easy for us to do that. Like, I know myself, when somebody says something to me and it maybe isn't the way that I'm thinking of something, or if it's negative in some way, or maybe sometimes hurtful in words, it will affect me so much because I can't seem to let it go. So my mind will start to kind of change. I sometimes can make it seem worse than it is. And I think what I'm trying to say is that don't let people get into your head. I think that there is a situation here with that Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I think there might be somebody who's charging in, and they're kind of giving you their opinion on something, even though you're not asking for it, and you are emotionally ready to say, okay, you know what? I'm walking away. I'm going to close the door on that, because I'm ready for the new supportive connections in my life. And I want to release any connections in my life that don't give me that same support. All right, so let's get the clarifiers for all of these. So we're going to start with the Queen of Wands. Clarifier for the Queen of Wands, Spirit, Angels, Guides. We're going to get all of the clarifiers. There we go. Actually, we'll go one by one, and I think it's easier. You got the Two of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Two of Cups, again, is those supportive connections. Look at the beautiful rainbow, beautiful moon. We've got this star. There's lots of stars in the skies. This is a very united soulmate relationship. And again, it doesn't have to be love. It can very well be for some of you. Again, some of you could be hitting milestones with your partner, and that's why the Two of Cups has come up here. But it also can be, and it's very interesting because you can see the fish. So very much Pisces, can be Pisces or Cancerian energy. But there's a lot of abundance in this relationship, in this connection, and it brings a lot of happiness, loyalty, trust. It's a deep-seated friendship. And it's something that is really filled with a lot of emotional satisfaction. And I think this is why you have great gratitude as well, because whatever this connection is that you have to somebody is something that you really appreciate. It's something that you very much value, and it's reciprocated. So that is lovely energy there. So let's find out why you're standing your ground. You're feeling like you have to stand your ground with something. You're standing your ground. And let's see, and you got Justice, beautiful. So again, you've been really trying to find that balance in your life. This could have a lot to do with a contract. So it could be a marriage contract. It could be a real estate contract. It could be a work contract. Of course, it could be a contract or an agreement of any sort. The Justice card is representation of Libra. But you are standing your ground because you want fairness. So you are doing something, I think that you are kind of moving on a new path here. And this path is requiring you to really stand up for yourself and really stay in your own integrity and stay in your own strength. And what you are trying to gain from this is fairness, You know, you want justice, you want things to be equal, and you want things to be balanced. And this is what you're fighting for. And it's beautiful energy as well. I feel like this Two of Cups with the Justice is a contract of pure friendship, love, marriage. Again, it's going to be different for each of you, but I really feel like it's based on it's almost like a beautiful equality between the two of you. So it balances, you balance each other out too. So you could be opposite energies. And this Queen of Wands could also be your partner's energy, a fiery energy. So fire signs are your Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And they could be opposite energies to you, but it balances things out really nicely for you. So let's find out with the High Priestess. You've already got quite a few 2s, so let's keep 2 as an angel number for you. See, and then you got the Five of Swords again. So Five of Swords, there's definitely somebody getting into your head, and this is why you're looking for justice. Intuitively, I think you already know, and I don't think that this is a surprise to you. I think this is somebody that's already in your life that's causing a little bit of opposition because they feel that they can really speak their mind. I think that you are really, I think you are going to get justice with this, which is really nice to see as well. Even though this person is getting in your head and they are causing you a little bit of kind of a mental blockage, I think you're going to be able to move yourself away from this because you are going to have the strength to defend yourself enough to be able to walk away. So intuitively, though, I'm saying this Five of Swords with the intuition card, it's not something that's taking you by surprise. I think it's something that you've always kind of known, and now you're trying to deal with it. And this is why the incoming energy here, your current energy, is about really figuring out how to let something go. There's a certain part of your life you've got to let go. Let's find out with this Eight of Swords what your spirit angels and guides would like to share. The Eight of Swords, all beautiful energy. See, you're moving into very positive times here with number 19, the Sun. The Sun energy. The Sun energy is the most positive of the entire deck. So, you know, where you've been feeling trapped and where your mind has really been taking you into areas that are bringing you a little bit of fear and insecurity, the Sun is that positive affirmation that things are actually starting to move in a much more fair, balanced, and beautiful way for you. I think the decision for you to let go of a certain energy, person, or situation in your life that you feel is kind of been bringing down your energy into more of a negative way. I think you've decided that, you know what, it's time for me to release that, you know, and you're not doing it in a harmful way. You're doing it in a very, very fair way. But, you know, you have to look out for your betterment. You have to look out for the betterment of the people around you. And I think this is why you're bringing in new supportive connections, is because there's a whole new realm of people that have the same sort of goals as you do, same sort of thought process as you do, and they value things the same way. And those are the people that you want to bring in your life. So the Sun energy is directing you towards much positivity. So if you've been questioning anything, if you've been questioning things and you've been kind of feeling a little unsure, the Sun is going to direct you in the right direction as well. So you're going to feel that positivity. I think your vibration, your energy levels are actually going to start to increase, and you're going to really feel that revitalized energy as well. Let's find out with the Knight of Wands, which is in the center of your reading. A lot of movement. I think that you're just really done with thinking about all of this, and now it's time to say, you're really saying to yourself, I just want to move. I want the movement now. Moving forward is important to me. And look at this beautiful card in the center of your reading. You got number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got the Sun, which is that new energy that is raising your vibration much more positively. You're even feeling to a point where you may have been feeling burdened by your thought process, but now you're starting to actually feel like those weights are lifted, and you're feeling healthier. You know, again, when our energies are lifted and we feel more positive, we actually on a whole start to feel better as well. Your wheel is changing. Your fortune is changing. Things are becoming more balanced, and they are becoming more equal, and you're able to remove the blindfold. Whatever that blindfold was, where you were feeling like you weren't getting the answers that you need, that there wasn't the clarity, that cycle is all changing for you now. And I think a lot of it has to do with your resiliency and your courage and your strength to be able to stand up for yourself and be able to release certain situations and people in your life that have been bringing you down or making you think otherwise. So this is helping you to restore that balance as well, because the wheel is turning in your favor, and the wheel is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is transformation. It is like transformations because the cycle's changing, but it really is good luck, good fortune, expansion. So you're ready to expand into a new whole cycle for yourself because life is all about cycles. So let's find out with this Two of Wands, because your ships are getting ready to come in. Now it's all a matter of deciding how quickly you want to move with this. So let's find out what's happening. Wow, and you got beautiful card here, number 7, the Chariot. All major arcana in your third row here. You've got the Sun, the Wheel, and the Chariot. The Chariot is guided by your intuition. Remember, your intuition is what is helping you understand and be able to figure out what parts of your life you want to keep in your circle and what parts you want to let go of. You are moving towards victory here, and you're doing it with your own intuition. And I think intuitively you will know exactly which ship it is you want to choose. I think you're gaining the insight. You are discovering, again, you're on this discovery phase where you're learning something completely new, something that may be out of your wheelhouse, but it's what is bringing a lot of light to a situation. These ships are coming in, and you are ready to explore them. For some of you, again, the Chariot is all about movement as well, moving in a new direction, moving in the right direction, and feeling very confident and feeling a sense of victory. Very much Cancer energy. So you've got Leo energy, you've got Sagittarius energy, and you've got Cancer energy all in the middle of your reading here. Let's find out with the Knight of Swords, what's happening with this Knight of Swords. And Eight of Wands, like I said, fast-moving energy. There's going to be messages that are going to be transmitted to you, and they're going to be quick. So I think that this is going to be a week where there is going to be a lot of resolutions. There's going to be a lot of messages coming through, and you're going to really start moving forward quickly. Let's get the Eight of Cups. Let's find out what's going on with this Eight of Cups. There we go. Eight of Cups, and look at that. You've got 3 eights here. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands, which is all about movement and messages. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Something you've been putting a lot of hard work into. You are ready to move on to the next phase, and this is why you are emotionally leaving something behind. You've worked very hard. You are a master at what you do, because eights are all about mastery. So you are mastering your emotions, and you are mastering the details that you put into something. So again, I think that you are really receiving a lot of fantastic messages about moving forward. I think you're leaving something. I think there is a letting go of something so that you can move on to something else. And it's because of your hard work that that this is starting to pay off for you. Let's find out with this Five of Swords here. Let's find out what's happening with this Five of Swords. Five of Swords. And you got number 6, the Lovers. And the Lovers is all about decisions. So interesting. I'm seeing here, so you have a choice to make. You have a choice to either let somebody get into your head and change your whole thought process, or you can, if they're not on the same level as you, as your belief system, then you have the choice to be able to let that go. And I think that you're going to feel like you are making a very strong decision. By the end of this week, you will be opening up yourself to something new. You are making a choice intuitively to move in a new direction. And you see, you've got the Five of Swords choice here. You don't want to let anybody stand in your way. Intuitively, I think you've known that this has been a blockage for you. Something has been a blockage for you, but I think you're getting to the point now where you're ready to release that. All the hard work that you're putting into something is bringing a lot of balance and justice into your life, and the cycle of your life is changing in a very positive way. You have a very supportive connection around you, a partnership of some sort, whether it's platonic or love, that is full of sunshine. It's full of positive energy, and there's messages that are going to be coming to you this week, and you're going to see a lot of movement. This is fantastic. Even though there's a few obstacles and challenges, you're actually going to feel a really great sense of release here. And again, you're going to feel like everything, where last week everybody was trying to find balance, I think you're actually finding the balance that you need. All right. Let's get your spirit and angel messages. If I could get 2 spirit and angel messages for the beautiful sign Capricorn. Thank you so much. One more. Thank you. Look at that. For some of you, it really is a lot to do with marriage. Your marriage could be on the forefront here. Again, maybe it's something you're really thinking about. Maybe some of you are, and this won't be for everybody, but you could be celebrating milestones in your relationship as well. So we got number 11, flowers. We love the number 11. It's be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours. And that's because this whole wheel is changing. This cycle is changing for you. Gateways are opening up for you where you are feeling great gratitude. And I think this is why you're feeling this sense of generosity as well. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment around you. And that's shown with that 2 of Cups as well. And then you also got number 20, which is marriage. So you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Beautiful. So even if it's not a marriage, it could be a beautiful friendship. It could be, it could just be all of those connections that you have around you. And especially if they're new connections that are really, again, bringing you that emotional fulfillment. For those of you that are looking for love, this is a very good indication that you are really kind of walking away from something. You're walking away from an idea, or you're walking away from a whole way of thinking towards relationships. And I think you're opening up yourself. I think you're opening yourself up to really introduce yourself to new people. And that could be love relationships for some of you as well. So it'll be different for each of you, but a lot of beautiful emotional fulfillment here. All right, so let's get your secondary cards. The ones, this is extra messages from your spirit and angels that they would like to share with you. So adversity. So I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And absolutely, because there are some challenges. And life is all about challenges. And when we can learn from them, we grow from them. So you know what? You really, in the midst of adversity, you have the strength and the willpower because you do accept the challenges and you know that you learn from them. So it's very positive energy in that sense as well. And then perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Absolutely. That's that strength of character that you have as well. All right, let's close out your reading with your angel number. So let's remember, we've got 3s, we've got 2s, we've got 3 8s, 888. Maybe the Lion's Gate has something to do with that too. We had that back in August. We are still going to see a lot of the Lion's Gate transformations as well. So very powerful for you, Capricorn. All right, let's get your angel number. And you got 2002, the void. So you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. And that's what you're doing with this, with the Wheel of Fortune. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. You're feeling it. This is all about forward thinking. This is all about releasing stress and depression. You're releasing it. You are very ambitious, and the things that you're longing for, you have to realize that you have more control over that than you realize. So 2002, interesting enough, you got more 2s. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me today. I hope that you found meaning in your reading today. If so, of course, please leave comments, like, and share. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.